We have two pieces of critical, fascinating information that directly relate to our coin, Unicorn Fart Dust, that we're going to talk about in this video. Two things that explain to us what's happening right now, why we are so special and unique. Also, we're going to cover Bitcoin. Yesterday, when Bitcoin was 111,000, I was on here saying that I thought it could get to 140,000 lickety split. I didn't mean in 24 hours, but we're going to review what's happening with Bitcoin because Bitcoin dominates the crypto landscape, the crypto world. Bitcoin represents what, 65% of the total market cap of all crypto out there. I need to get a 5x5. If somebody in the comments, we've been having some technical issues, could give me a 5x5. That means you can see me and hear me. It's important because you are the most important part of this. Guys, we got a lot. And yes. Horns up, dusters, right? I know our token price is doing very, very well. I'm focused on the community. And of course, I want the token price to do well. Don't mistake that last statement that I made with the fact that I'm not 100% interested in our token price doing very well. But I know this is what matters, what's happening right now in our community. We have laid a foundation over the last number of months of solid long-term coin holders, and it will pay major, major dividends. Because guess what? I got a little secret. You know the reason why, guys? You know the reason why? Because the community will continue to grow in a quality manner. Quality. Our UFD community that you're part of, this shared purpose, meaning, soul, all those great things will continue to grow in quality and quantity. And the kicker, the big reason why we can be super excited is as the community grows, guess what, buttercups? Right? The number of coins never grows. Yes, it's capped at 999 million. Here it is right here. The fastest ever, right? This jug represents all the UFD coins that have ever been created, ever will be created. Okay, guys, the community will grow. This won't grow. We're not like Dogecoin who can make more coins. I love Doge. I'm not casting any shade, but the fact remains our number of coins will remain the same. Let's go UFD. Horns up. Now, while we're at it, we want to get the word out to more and more people. I'm going to live right now. We're going to live retweet this. If I can get to the right screen, here we go. See if we can find ourselves on the internet. This always blows me away. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. See that? That's us live right now. There's like a 5-second delay. Anyway, let's all retweet it together. I'm going to retweet. I'm going to do a quote tweet. Hey, everybody, we are live right now, comma. As a matter of fact, I am tweeting this live, period. Come join us at UFD. We want you here. Smiley face. All right, hold on. I'm going to make that with the little $ UFD, and then we're going to get back to it. We're going to talk about, there we go, reposted. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, yesterday I went out on a limb. There's two critical things. We can get to 140,000 in Bitcoin. Yesterday, I said lickety split. Again, I did not mean within the next 24 hours. You guys are crazy in crypto. We're crazy. Things move fast. Things move very, very fast. But let's go take a look at what is happening right now in the crypto markets. We are out at CNBC. That's not what we want. Let's go to crypto. We'll come back to gold and silver in a little bit. Okay, so we have Bitcoin at almost $118,000. This is what we talked about yesterday. This is what is a new 52-week high. Yes. Again, Bitcoin probably makes up 68% of the total market cap. But guys, here's what's happening. Two things on this chart that we talked about yesterday that are still in play today. This is the 6-month chart of Bitcoin, as you can see right here. Yesterday and today, this all holds true. At about, let's say, 110,000, okay, there was a resistance point. Shoot, hold on here. Let's try that one more time. Okay, make a nice, perfectly straight line across that chart, right at 110,000. What we had over the last several months were a number of attempts to get around and past that 110, 111 mark. I would say that was a triple top. A triple top, which means when a price of anything, this could be gold, this could be silver, this could be oil, this could be Apple stock, whatever, on a chart, when it attempts to break through a resistance point one time, two times, a triple top is very rare, right? And now that we're through, some people might say it would have been a quadruple top, which statistically is almost impossible. Nonetheless, we are off to the races on Bitcoin, right? Look, no predictions. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing with you my experience, my thoughts. Don't buy or sell anything based on anything that I say, and always be responsible. And remember that I do have a large number, what to me is a very large number of unicorn fart dust beans. But the other super interesting thing on this chart, and then we'll get out of chart school. Let me see if we can see it on a 3-month chart even better. Now we'll go back to 6 months. Is this, guys, the head and shoulders pattern, which is one of the most predictable patterns in all charting anywhere, all time. I want to get that darn box off. There we go. Okay. And again, we're going to draw our line across there. But what you can see here is an inverse head and shoulders. A head and shoulders pattern is shoulder, head, shoulder, and then usually breaks way down. Okay. We have an inverse, which means upside down head and shoulders pattern on the Bitcoin chart. And as you can see, right, shoulder, this is like a person on their standing on their head, shoulder, head, shoulder, and breakout. I don't hear a lot of other people talking about it, but it's super important. And so it's interesting that we have non-fiat. Let's go out and look at the silver and gold price real quick, because the other non-fiat related stores of value, precious metals, are also doing very, very well. As you can see, the silver price in the futures market up almost 3%. I have always said for years that silver was the original cryptocurrency. So all of the non-paper, non-fiat, central bank related stores of value, all the investments that are decentralized, not controlled by a central authority, are doing very, very well. That includes unicorn fart dust, okay? Unicorn fart dust is unique, is special, does have decentralization, does have democratization. Most importantly, it has a foundation now of hardcore believers, right, that are making value, creating value on a day-by-day basis. And yes, that includes you. Okay, that includes the buttercups. Hey, buttercups, if you don't know what a buttercup is, that means you are a buttercup. A buttercup is someone who's not yet bought their first unicorn fart dust bean. When you buy your first bean, you officially become a duster. Welcome to being a duster. Once you're a duster and you're in the corral with us, then you can decide to be diamond hooves, the VIP section, right? And those are the people. Those are our foundation. That is what has happened over the last 3-4 months with UFD. It's called distribution. The people that weren't going to be in it for the long term, guess what? They sold. They became re-buttercupped. But they were replaced by a growing number of people who put their beans in the jug. At our meetup, we had guys, for those of you who are new, we had a big meetup in St. Louis of dusters, right? And people got these awesome coins at the event. And when they got their coin, they got to put a bean in the jug. That is what we've been doing for the last 2 to 3 months, right? Some people who were short timers, gone, they became re-buttercup. They took their bean out, but more beans got put in, and we can't make no more beans. All right, no more bean talk today. Interesting things going on. Super important. This is incredible information. This next 100 seconds I'm going to share with you explains what's going on, not only in crypto, but specifically in UFD, because there's no other coin out there that adheres to the original ethos, the original beliefs. Here it is right here. UFD represents and upholds the core values and principles that cryptocurrency was originally founded upon. That is what we are doing, guys. All those things. I want to share this video with you. This is probably one of the most important 100 seconds of information that we're going to hear in a long, long time. This came from the Sean Ryan show. He says, the best explanation of crypto under 2 minutes, featuring Cardano and Ethereum founder Charles Hoskinson. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this and think about what we are doing with UFD right now. Think about how do we align with what he is about to say to you?
That is the best explanation of cryptocurrency I've ever heard in my life.
Blockchains are like a constitution. What's written in it can't be violated. If this is your right as a user of the system, the operator of the system or some power like the United States or China can't come in and change it. It is what it is. Everybody in the world is treated equally. So it doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter where you're born. You have the same rights as the founders of the system. And that's just not the case in the legacy world. If you're Bill Gates or me and you use a bank, they kiss your ass. You have numbers you can call and just say, I need this and this. Oh, of course, we'll drop off a pallet of cash in front of your house. You can't do that as a poor farmer in Senegal. In a cryptocurrency, my use is identical to that farmer in Senegal's use. Then there's a question of, well, why do the tokens exist? That comes into what type of world do you want to live in? Do you want your trust infrastructure to be owned and controlled by a federated, unchanging oligarchy, or do you want it to be decentralized? When it's decentralized, no one has censorship capabilities. Nobody can come in and say, well, I don't like Sean Ryan. I don't like his content, so I'm going to kick him out. No, everybody gets to play, the good, the bad, and the ugly. In a world that's multipolar and there's all these factions fighting each other, it makes a lot of sense to have something where we have something that we all agree on is a universal good thing and we all use despite our differences. So that's what blockchain is basically selling. It's selling this idea of objective reality. Then you can build an economic system from it. Then you can build a political system from it. Then you can build a social system from it, a way of communicating with each other. And if you have faith and belief in the underlying mathematics and the level of decentralization, then you start trusting the outputs of these systems.
Wow. I don't know if that moved you like it moved me, but to me, that explains, that's what I got so excited about. In regards to the blockchain, in regards to cryptocurrency, this is fair. I loved how he said the poor farmer in Senegal has the exact same access to unicorn fart dust as I do, as you do, right? I am not a central authority, right? I'm the face. I've said it before. You guys are, you're as much the CEO of UFD as I am. And it creates this just beautiful, it's absolutely beautiful, fair and level playing field where everybody gets to participate at the exact same level. I don't get, when I'm buying beans, I don't get any preferential treatment over anybody else, right? It's this just absolutely this beautiful framework, this gift that we were given by the founding fathers of crypto that allows us all, right, to participate in this. And then we, as UFD, get this special, unique designation, right? Digital scarcity, that we are the one and only UFD. And what's really cool about it is because of you guys, because of the community takeover that occurred, right? We've set ourselves apart as this project that absolutely adheres to the ethos of the blockchain, to the founding principles of blockchain and the cryptocurrencies, right? A lot of these, and there's some other great ones out there, don't get me wrong, but most of a lot of the other cryptos that have come along, the other 18 million after Bitcoin, have kind of muddied the waters in a lot of ways. And we showed up, and I didn't do it on purpose, right? This was an experiment. I knew nothing about crypto, but it was so simple in some ways to tell right from wrong when we got to those forks in the road, when I got there, when we as a community got there, what's the right thing to do? What's the fair thing to do to adhere to this beautiful, absolutely transparent framework that ensures that if we continue to do the right thing, if we continue to adhere to these principles, that it's inevitable that we're going to be successful. It really is, in my opinion. I don't have a crystal ball. Don't make any financial decisions based on what I said. But what that man just said, I think everyone in crypto needs to watch that and listen to that. It allows for the world to truly be changed in some very, very good ways, where there's all these different factions in the world, but we all have the blockchain. And we as a community are giving the world UFD an opportunity, right, to join our mission, which is proving that fair, right, and good, right, can create value and can be successful within the cryptocurrency world. All right, let's go here, guys. And, and then, well, I'll just touch on this. People say, well, how can something, a lot of my comrades who are my age and older will say, how can something digital be worth anything? I was sitting at work the other day and somebody saw the duster, and the little girl said to the mom, she said, what is that? What's a cryptocurrency? And the mother said, it's fake money. And I didn't say anything back. I was just kind of laughed. I thought, well, guess what? Those paper dollars that you think are real in your pocket are also, if you're going to call crypto fake money. But how can something digital be worth anything? That's the question, right? A lot of older people have a hard time with, maybe some younger people as well, right? And I throw out there, like, do you believe emails, right? How do we communicate now? Through messaging and emails, electronic communications, right? Do you say, well, if I get an email and it's from a reputable source, it's not real because it's digital. I need to get a letter in the mail. No, right? We've moved on. Digital is real. Digital does have value. Okay, I digress. Let's talk about the other major thing working in our favor. And I'm going to give you the reasons why. The longer we go, and we're going to touch on this big point again later as well, but the longer we go, date by date by day, UFD survives and thrives. The more that occurs, the more successful inevitably we will become. Our friend Gabe shared this with us. Do you know what the Lindy effect is? And then I promise, last lesson of the day. I know it feels like we're in school today. And that's good, right? Right? We're hardworking folks here at Unicorn Fart Dust. The Lindy effect is working in our favor. It's one of our secret weapons, UFD. And Gabe put this great thread together that explains the Lindy effect and why it is so pertinent to what we are doing in Unicorn Fart Dust. The Lindy effect says, the longer something survives, the longer it's expected to survive. This applies to tech, ideas, and even meme coins. Let's break it down. Okay. Every day UFD doesn't die equals proof of life. Most meme coins vanish in weeks. Yes, like 99.9% of them. But if UFD keeps going, it signals strength, staying power. Time is the ultimate validator. Memes are culture. If UFD keeps inspiring memes, jokes, art, and lore, it's no longer just a coin. It becomes a Lindy culture. And that is happening, guys. That has happened and will continue to happen. Communities that persist become harder to ignore. Bitcoin forums in 2013, Doge, Reddit in 2014. Consistency equals legitimacy. The longer UFD lasts, the more people trust it. The more culture gets built, the harder it is to kill. That's the Lindy loop. Time creates trust, creates culture, which creates more time. This is awesome. Okay. UFD isn't just a chart. It's lore, resilience, daily proof of life, and Deegans who won't stop posting. That's how memes become movements. Finally, he says, so yes, the longer UFD lives, the longer it's likely to keep living, because Lindy isn't just for books or technology. It's for cultural artifacts, and UFD is becoming one. Guys, that is what is happening. You know, we talk about all these coins. Pump Fun alone in 18 months created 11.5 million meme coins. We're number 2 in social dominance, right? Out of those 11.5 million. It's been 6 months, right? In crypto time, that's like what, 6 years, 60 years? I don't know. But we are doing it day by day by day. And most importantly, we're building a foundation every single day of more and more and more long-term holders. A lot of people got into UFD, right, at the 20, 30 million market cap range. Those people now, as we move forward, aren't going to be wanting to sell. They are people who believe in our mission, who feel like they belong, feel connected. I'll ask you a question. Do you feel connected right now? I don't think I'm smiling at you enough today. I apologize. All 500 of you. I'll ring the gong a little bit later. But guys, this is a real thing where we can smile with each other. We are creating something real, community, right? A sense of belonging, a sense of fun, and absolutely at our core, like we've talked about 18 times today already, a fair environment, a transparent environment, honesty, integrity, okay, prosperity. Good attracts good. It's real, it's happening, and it's creating real value that will attract more people, as our friend Gabe pointed out, over time. I know we all want instant gratification, and I guess last night we had some green candles, and that's awesome. That's exciting. That's fun, right? But at our core, what we are on is a long-term journey. I said that from the very beginning down here, a long-term journey. Okay. Oh, here, let's look at this. I don't know much about Binance, but I know a lot about romance. You know, Binance, it's this big exchange, right? Well, we got a little data we can look at in regards to the UFD for Binance. This came from our friend Ez the Duster. Unicorn Fart Test ranks among the top 10 for 24-hour change percentage on Binance, specifically in the alpha Solana-based tokens and made in the USA category. Guys, we are moving, we are getting attention, but it's only happening because of our day-by-day, hoof-by-hoof work that we put in as a community, because we know, right, we understand our shared mission as Dusters. Let's look at some real-life things going on out there right now. Here's our friend Brian Life, right, putting out, these are important. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Dusters, your real life content that you put on X is so important. I know some of you are more concerned with anonymity than others, whatever. That's great. I'm not questioning, or I respect everybody's decision in that matter. But the people that are out there showing their face and showing real people behind UFD make a real difference, okay? Brian Life, I don't know that he shows his face in this, but he shows us some real life activity where he's going around Harvard Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts, putting up more UFD. Okay, there's that one. We love it. We love it. We love it. Okay, next one we're going to look at, real life, real people. Oh, our UFD anchor woman. Yes, we have an official anchor woman, Elizabeth Grace. She put out a quick video yesterday about UFD. Just don't hang around, Dusters. Pump it up. Here we go. The beautiful and talented. My only question for her is, where's her spatula? Right? At our Duster meetup, she was doing all kinds of interviews and clipped her microphone to the end of a spatula. I really thought that was going to become one of her go-to things. We'll see if she continues with that. Of course, that's her personal decision. But let's, here we go. Let's pull her up. Sorry about that, guys. We should have her up now. And here comes Elizabeth.
Unicorn Spark Dust!
Let's watch it again.
Unicorn Spark Dust!
Okay, we got more to look at. Okay, we got more to look at, Dusters. We are also very fortunate, Ron's Basement, to have the top tier sponsors in the crypto world. We know Ledger, right? The hardware wallet, cryptocurrency, security leader. All right, don't forget, guys, they have their new, you can see it back there, Solana edition of the Ledger Flex. I love the Ledger Live app. It's awesome. They're adding new features on a regular basis. Thank you, Ledger, for sponsoring Ron's Basement, making this possible. And of course, our friends at MoonPay. I'll say it every day. I'm not sitting here right now with you in the basement if it wasn't for MoonPay. They are the leader in the fintech world, growing and innovating. Every week, we're getting new features, new things that MoonPay is doing and helping to bring people, being the on-ramp for over 30 million customers, right, from fiat into crypto. And that includes me, and it likely includes a lot of you. Thank you to both MoonPay and Ledger for your continued sponsorship. Guys, please help support them. Add MoonPay, add Ledger to your artwork if it's appropriate. Don't forget to tag them in your post. That helps. They appreciate that. We appreciate that. And we're all in this together. They both of those companies have been big supporters of what we are doing. Let's look at this here. Another real life picture, guys. Here we go. This one came from UFD Stacker. Can't enjoy breakfast in Tennessee without a little UFD. And look at this guy, huh? Thumbs up, brother, right? And if you look down here, there's the sticker right there, but he blew it up and showed it there. So that's us, guys, in real life. We are real people. That is what crypto is. Really simple. Crypto is really simple. It's very simple. It's very pure. It's very simple and easy, right? Don't forget, right? There's beans and there's bean holders. As the community grows, the number of beans doesn't grow. That means there could become a shortage of beans. But crypto is simple. It's people, right, taking advantage of this beautiful framework, right? And in our case, then specifically the one and only UFD, right, that creates real value. And it's happening right now as we're talking. It will continue to happen. It's awesome. Look at this. I had no idea. This for some reason hit me. Guys, well, hold on. You want to be successful in life, huh? You want to accomplish things. You want to be able to look yourself in the mirror and smile, right? Well, we're going to talk about how here in just 1 second. But first, you deserve a smile right now. The UFD 3-second smile. We love doing it. When I say go, we're all going to smile. Biggest smile you got for 3 seconds. And you can laugh as you do it. All right. Discipline, grit, determination, all those things we talked about, the beautiful aspects of crypto, our community. But it also takes grit and determination. Look, you've shown up every single day for me. The community has shown up every single day. I didn't make a lot of promises. I made no promises when I started this. Then I promised that I'd live stream every day until further notice. And I've live streamed every day, and I've not given notice. You've shown up, and I've shown up day by day by day. Do you know how many days it has been? Do you know how many straight days it has been that we've gotten together? Look at this. This blew me away for some reason when I saw it. Mr. Null Soul, right? Key community member. How many cryptocurrencies have a dev and a community that has streamed and shown up for 205 days straight without missing? Okay. He's going to be up in the thousands one day without a missed day. That is why UFD is the most undervalued crypto on the market. We show up. We show up every single day, no matter the chart. We are different. There is only one UFD. Okay. There's only one U. Let me back up. The key to success, right? You got to show up. You aren't going to score a goal unless you're on the ice. You're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right? There's nothing that can substitute for showing up. There's nothing that can substitute for grit and determination. Okay? There's nothing stopping us from becoming the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. There really isn't. Okay? We're going to go in step by step by step. We're going to continue to adhere to our principles: honesty, integrity, prosperity. We're going to continue to be available to everyone in the world, to be open. Guys, we are of interest to everyone in the world. We're not a niche coin about some specific hobby, nothing against any of those, or no. What we are is about fair and good, and that appeals to everyone in the world and every age group, geographically, demographically. Remember what that founding guy from Ethereum said, right? The poor farmer in Senegal is as much of a duster as I am, as you are, right? Everybody in the world is welcome in UFD. We we have the country of India, all over the world. It's very exciting. There's a lot of great things to come. I promised you I'd ring the gong. We got 600 people live right now. Wow. Okay. I'm going to ring the gong 3 times, the golden gong. Listen to it resonate. The golden gong will bring us luck. This is a wild journey that we're on together. Absolutely wild. We are only 6 months in, Dusters, only 6 months. And what we have built is so unique, so special. It's a big honor. I appreciate you being here. Please retweet this, subscribe to us on YouTube. Okay, but number one, I want you to be good to yourself today. All right, let's all remember that right now. Every little bit helps. Let's be good to ourselves today. That'll let us be good to other people. Let's get some buttercups. Wait a minute. Let's get some buttercups, right? The non-bean holders. Let's bring them into the corral today. There's a lot of attention on crypto. It's a big opportunity for us. We will continue to execute because we know what we have is special. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.